Welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos here. I hope you're well. I just do want to say a real quick thanks to all the patrons who do keep the lights on because without them, I would not be here. Mmm, coffee. Okay, today we're talking Mondo Macabro's September Sleaze Bundle. That's what I'm calling it. That's not what they're calling it. You can't buy these titles, 4 new titles. You can't buy them until September 8th. I don't know why they do this. Maybe there's a thing, but um, they announced the titles, but you can't buy them until a month later. So I don't know why they do that. Why don't they do like the Vinegar Syndrome thing where they announce the titles and then you can pre-order at that point? I'm not sure if it's I don't know why they do that. I missed the boat on that knowledge. But let's talk about the 4 titles, which include Hunchbacks in a Turkish bath and perverted little girls, I guess.
Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello. Let's go to Facebook because they don't announce it on their website. They announce it on social media. So we got to go to Facebook. Necessary Evil. So honestly, the only reason I'm on Facebook is for the movie news. So that's what we're going to do. Ragnar, what's up, buddy? Good to have you here. Peter, the space boss. Good to have you here. Griff in the house, what's up? Afternoon. Notice some of these can be found online. To TVYB if interested. Oh yeah, let me know when, where. Tubi, YouTube. I'm curious. Hey Barrett, thanks for joining me yet again. Okay, let's dive balls deep into what they're calling, and I have some trailers too. I believe I have a trailer for this, and then a scene from one of the other movies. I have to be careful because some of these movies are a little saucy. Okay, limited edition announcement number 1. Let's go. Coming to LE Blu-ray in September. And by limited edition, they mean a booklet and a red case. One of the wildest and most unhinged. By the way, from what I saw, there's no slipcovers on these. I don't know. That was just a special one-off from last time. I thought they'd continue to do that. I'm curious what happened there. One of the wildest and most unhinged of all gialli. That's a tall order. Sergio Bergonzelli's In the Folds of the Flesh. Nighttime, a peal of thunder, a castle by the sea. A severed head rolls across the carpeted floor. A blood-stained sword lies next to it. Meanwhile, police are in hot pursuit of a criminal who is evading capture on a speeding motorbike. He takes refuge in the overgrown castle grounds, and he sees a dark-haired woman burying a corpse in a shallow grave. 13 years later, wow, after being recaptured and serving his sentence, the man returns to the castle, intent on blackmail and maybe a few other things. What an interesting setup. The above synopsis only covers the first few minutes of this wild psychedelic nightmare, frequently described as one of the craziest of all Italian giallo thrillers. That's a lot. That's a huge claim to fame there. If that was the case, I feel like I would have heard of this movie. I've never heard of In the Folds of the Flesh. Anyway, In the Folds of the Flesh is all that and more. Several dismembered heads are featured. Visitors arrive at the castle only to be murdered in a variety of gruesome ways. Characters turn out to not be who they say they were. Incest, madness, flashbacks, Etruscan skeletons, and even a Nazi death camp are all woven into the fabric of the film. A sterling cast led by dueling divas Pierre Angeli, Eleonora Rossi Drago, and Eleonora liven up the proceedings and make this one of the most entertaining films of its genre. This is a world Blu-ray premiere restored from the original negative. Interesting. Does anybody know about this? Am I the only one who doesn't know? Probably. I'm probably the only one who doesn't know. Jay, welcome. JJ, some can be found on my DVD shelf and neglected. Ha! Well played. Hey, Casey, where'd it go? Casey, good to have you here, sir. Be careful with Turkish bathhouse footage. It's full of booba. I'm not going to show any of it. That's how much. Jay says, In the Folds is bonkers. A sleaze classic. All right. Barrett's never heard of it either. Okie dokie. Disc features region free. Choice of English or Italian. 92 mins. Documentary feature on the director and a brand new commentary by Sam Deegan. Then limited edition features include reversible slip and then a 20-page booklet. 1,500 copies. Again, you can't buy this until September 8th. Does anybody know why that is? That's so odd to me. That's so odd. Why would they announce it a month in advance? It's like people are going to forget about it. And like, oh, right, these things. I don't know. That's odd to me. Anyway, in the Fold of the Flesh, let's take a look at the artwork here. No slippies, but you got this. And you got this. I think I like this one better, in my opinion. Let's watch a trailer, and if it gets too saucy, I will have to, get rid of it. Hold on to your butts. Right at the beginning. Yes. I'm telling you. Hey, Tom. Never put it out.
What's wrong with me?
But nobody does that.
I feel a huge emptiness. It makes me feel like I'm falling and getting dizzy.
Oh, Lord.
All the time. Why?
I'm gonna stop it right there. Just I don't want this stream to be canceled by YouTube all of a sudden. Even without monetization, somehow they find a way. Anyway, there's nudity in that one. In case you were curious. Moving on. They went in a weird order here. So they did 1, 2. Let's take a look at this one. Ooh, The House of Terrors. Now, this is more up my alley. I love crazy Japanese stuff. Let's be honest, most of it is crazy. I like it. I like it quite a bit. Let's dig into the plot, shall we? Sorry, this is just how it's. Let's see. Is there a better way to do it? No, sorry. I'll do it this way. I like that cover. A new limited edition. Okay. Also coming in blue, aka Ghost of the Hunchback. That's good. I like hunchbacks. I love them, as a matter of fact. A recently widowed woman discovers that her former husband, who died in an insane asylum, owned a remote country mansion. She and a group of friends go to the villa and find a weird demonic statue in the hallway. Why is that part of the story? They are joined by a hunchback caretaker who tells them of the numerous murders that have occurred there. Soon the guests begin to hear strange noises, including disembodied laughter, and feel that they are being stalked by a disturbing presence that haunts the mansion. A rare Japanese film that was heavily influenced. Sorry, I lost my track. By U.S. and European Gothic cinema of the 1960s, such as Mario Bava's Mask of Satan and Robert Wise's The Haunting. Filmed in luminous, black and white. That's even more interesting. Widescreen, black and white widescreen. The film is a classic of Gothic horror with many genuinely scary scenes. Packed with bizarre characters and strange occurrences, the film builds to a surprising, horrifying climax. Directed by Hajime Sato, best known for the 1968 film Gokei, Body Snatcher from Hell. That's a good movie. Criterion release, by the way. Really good movie. I like that one. Now, fuck it. I'm going to get this. Black and white, Japanese weirdness, that hits me in the sweet spot. Region A. Japanese language track with subs, 82 minutes. Brand new introduction to the film by Patrick Macias, author of Tokyo Scope. Brand new intro by Toy Horror by Patrick Macias. So two intros, okay. Or maybe that's a featurette, I guess. Brand new audio commentary by Tom Maz. So I love Tom Maz. Him and Tony Raines killed it for the Shinya Tsukamoto box set. Brand new cover art, not reversible. 16-page booklet by Jonathan Clemens, limited to 1,200. Again, September 8th only. This has got me intrigued. Anybody else intrigued by the House of Horrors? Barrett says, great cover. I am a shrew. I did not notice that. That's ridiculous. A quote from some guy on Letterboxd. Wow. Is it that obscure that nobody knew about this? Here's why I think, if you have a month before this movie's out, send it to people like me. I mean, you might not get a good review, but send it to people like me, Tony the Dead, Michael Keane, who else? People like YouTubers who cover this shit all the time. Send it to us. You don't have to send us a physical copy. Send us the check disc. We'll give you a pull quote if we like it, and then you get a real pull quote from a person who covers this stuff and gives your product traction. Letterboxd. That's super lame. That's super lame. I'm still gonna buy it though, but that is pretty lame. Let's go to another Japanese, a sexier looking movie. The Haunted Turkish Bathhouse. I love the Japanese stuff they put out. I really do. The last one, yeah, was black and white. Yes, I might get it depending on the price. I'm gonna guess $30. I'm gonna guess $30. JJ's been on a J horror kick. Nice. It's gonna be $30. We'll go to the site. Let's go to the site right now. The new ones aren't here. Why aren't the newer ones on here? That's interesting. Am I missing something? Well, look, this red case is still available, $28. So $28, and then you have, factor in tax and shipping. So $35 I've paid, I think. So keep that in mind. The newer ones aren't here for some reason. Reviews for that, The Horrible Sexy Vampire and Brides of the Blood Mummy, over on Patreon exclusively. So if you're a Patreon patron, you will get that. If you're not, consider joining me there, because that's what keeps the lights on here, and you'll get the Mondo reviews coming soon. Okay, back to the announcement. Look, I had to cover the nipples here. Look at that. I want to see more. Third up is the craziest film we've ever done. That's saying a lot, because they've put out Lady Terminator, a real cult film in the making. In the making? The 70s Japanese horror exploitation free-for-all, A Haunted Turkish Bathhouse. A Haunted Turkish Bathhouse features Nekatsu star Naomi Tani as an abused wife sold to a brothel to cover her husband's debts. A deceitful husband is actually behind it all, in cahoots with the brothel madam, who is his lover. Tani discovers the truth and gets tortured to death. However, the dead woman's soul seeks vengeance from a most unusual quarter. This film is a bizarre mixture of Japanese erotica, not a big fan, gangster films, and ghost cat horror movies, all popular genres in the 1960s and 70s. It's a heady cocktail and makes for an entertaining and unpredictable film that rocks along at a giddy pace. Director Yamaguchi is best known for his Delinquent Girl Boss and Sister Street Fighter movies, as well as Sonny Chiba film Wolf Guy, which is not very good. But I love Sister Street Fighter, except for that one that has kitty porn. What the fuck? Anyway, 82 minutes. Brand new interview with Patrick Macias about toy exploitation cinema in the 70s, and a brand new commentary with Sam Deegan. Here you get brand new uncensored cover art, not reversible. So keep that in mind, parents. A 20-page booklet and 1,200 numbered units. September 8th. I don't know about this one. I'm not into the pinky sex crap like the Nikatsu erotica. That doesn't do anything for me at all. Peter says much better selection than the last Vinegar Cinema releases. I can't argue with you there. Jay says, I adored Haunted Turkish Bathhouse. It's a warm blanket movie. Interesting. Where did you see it? If there's a way to see it, let me know. Montag says, I put in a huge order with Mondo on their website less than a week ago, and there was no notice of these soon-to-be released titles. Yeah, they've been announced right now. They just announced today. Most of Mondo Macabro's movies are on Amazon too, so you could save on shipping. Ah, there you go. That's a good heads up. Yeah, but none of the red case ones. So if you want the limited ones, you have to get it through the website. Yeah, there you go. Peter's putting that up. So if you want the limited edition red case with the booklet and stuff, and I don't think they'll sell this in Amazon with the titties out. I can't imagine that'll happen. You never know. You never know. Last, and the other one I have a footage of is Don't Deliver Us from Evil. Evil! Finally, we have one of the most, this is an upgrade. Frequently requested DVD upgrades, the blasphemous 1970s French classic Don't Deliver Us from Evil. Two young convent girls become friends. Nice. That's it. Sounds good. And decide to spend the summer together. However, their innocent bicycle rides and walks in the country soon develop a much more sinister side. Influenced by their reading of forbidden books, they decide to explore the world of perversion and cruelty. They find a victim and use their innocent appearance to seduce and destroy him. Once they have stepped over the line, they find it impossible to stop, and soon they are contemplating the ultimate evil act. Subscribing to Vinegar Syndrome? Is that what it is? Hugely controversial, the film was banned for blasphemy and was never released theatrically in the U.S. This first Blu-ray release is newly restored from the film's original negative and includes a number of exclusive extra features. The film was screened as part of the Director's Fortnight at the 1971 Cannes Film Festival. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really do anything. I guess that's a good, cool thing. Region free, English subtitles, 102 minutes. Brand new interview with the director. Archival interview with the director. Brand new interview with actress Jean Goupil. Archival interview. Archival interview with writer critic Paul Buck, and a new commentary with Kat Ellinger. This one gives you a reversible sleeve, 16-page booklet, 5 double-sided art cards. This is the blowout one. 5 double-sided art cards, 1,500 numbered copies in the usual red case. September 8th, and here are the covers. This is the scene I have. It's actually in the same kind of definition. This is an awful definition. Why would they pick this? It looks blurry as hell. I like this cover. How young are these girls, bro? If these are underage kids doing sex stuff, that's a no-no. That's a no-no for me. Deliver Us is insanely inappropriate. Hey, Eternal, good to have you here. It's been a while. MM releases the red case with are on their site only. The plain Jane version. Yeah, we just addressed that. Brian Trash, what's up, man? Let's see. The hell's this called? Deliver Us? I'm looking it up. Don't Deliver Us from Evil. These are like kids. I ain't into that shit. This is a scene. I scrubbed through it. It's no nudity, but it's on YouTube. Nothing great or sleazy. I'm glad it's not sleazy. It's for good children.
Je renonce à Jésus-Christ, à ses pompes et à ses œuvres, et je m'attache à Lucifer pour toujours.
Yeah, they're French, but I'm not. So I don't necessarily have to expect it or watch it.
Nous t'implorons, ô Satan, notre Maître et Seigneur, fais que nous soyons toujours plus mauvais, aide-nous à accomplir le mal, et à l'heure de notre mort, accueille-nous dans ton antre infernal.
That's a little stupid. Help us do evil? Ridiculous. Alucarda, Lady Terminator. I mean, so many other better movies, in my opinion. Well, I don't know if all of them did, but I'm not a fan of inappropriate behavior with children. I can already tell it's not my kind of movie. Yeah. I mean, because I know how these movies are fucking made. You know, there's some perverted dude behind the camera going, oh, yeah, young girls licking blood off each other. There's no reason to make that, you know, unless they're specifically going after a fetish. I mean, let's be 100% honest. It's not needed for the story. You don't have to tell that story. Well, that dude was hungry, man. He just snacked on some Eucharist. Not for me. Not for me. Let's see. The unrated version has some full nudity and yikes. I wish I hadn't seen the. They look seeing. I wish I hadn't seen. They look way too young. There's full nudity. Fuck that movie then. Fuck it. That's fucking child pornography, bro. Not for me. No. What the fuck? No. Why would people put this shit? You know. Why, man? Fuck that shit. Nope. Sorry. Matter of fact, I ain't giving any room to that at all. I'm getting a call. It's not important. Remember, in Europe, it's 16, not 18 for age of consent. Did they look 16 to you? They didn't look 16 to me, brother. And who cares what age of consent is? I can still not like it and not want to watch it. I was like, oh, it's okay to eat shit in France? Well, good. Let me go eat some shit. Doesn't do anything to me. James is going to pass. Director must be a pederast. Heard after this movie he had to go door to door and tell everyone in his neighborhood. Is that true? I don't know. If they're underage, how is that legal? I don't know. And I even forgot to put up the fucking banner for it. In case you're wondering, you're watching the rundown. I'm most likely gonna get the Japanese one, the Turkish bathhouse one. But yeah. That really put a sour taste in my mouth, man, because this shit happens, and I don't know. It's bad. It's bad. It's not cool. Let's not end this on a sour note, though, because fuck, that's depressed the shit out of me. Real quick, let me point you in the direction of a recent video. If you haven't seen it, this just went up. Part 1 of the films of Doris Wishman, The Twilight Years. Join me. This will eventually be, and I expect this to go into potentially November, my biggest box set deep dive, chronicling all 3 Doris Wishman box sets from AGFA. So join me for that first review. It's up now. Go watch it, my friend, if you have not already. And then Friday, August 26th, I'm still working on the name, but it'll work for now. Chick Flicks Double Dare, Episode 1. Me and Tony will be joined by our wives who have taken revenge on us and are forcing us to watch chick flicks. Obviously, we won't be watching these movies live. We would just be reviewing them. It's kind of like bottom of the barrel. Speaking of bottom of the barrel, oh my God, I should probably announce this too while I'm here. There's a lot to announce. There's a lot happening, but bottom of the barrel is coming up. It's my turn. It's my turn, and it's gonna hurt. Sorry, I'm a little too giddy because the movies I picked are so bad, are so fucking bad. I can't even find the thing, but they're so freaking terrible that I think I'm going to win. But tomorrow, Thursday night, join me, BC, My Killer Podcast, Bullet Blake, and Tony the Dead, as we cover Vinegar Syndrome Summerfest Late Night Live. It's a midnight release, kind of like Black Friday. So we will start 8:30 p.m. PST, 11:30 p.m. EST, 30 minutes before the big dance. Join us. They've already sort of hinted at what's coming. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not excited about it, but I'm more excited for the community and chatting and all that. Fun stuff. Let's see. You want help with TBYB on Turkish bathhouse? Yeah, let me know where we can find that. I'd love that. Criterion has the worst underage movie ever. Super gross. I'm curious what that is. They aren't underage. Their birth dates are on IMDb. 21 and 19. No way. No way. So I hate to keep harping on this. The hell is it called? Don't deliver, right? That's what it's called. How do I have it listed here? Oh, this stupid thing has to be capitalized. 1 second. I'm gonna. Okay, for some reason, I won't let me do it. They did not look 21 and 19. It won't even let me find it. The computer's like, no, don't show this again. All right, I'll find it here this way. I'll find it the old-fashioned way. They did not look that young at all. It's not here. It's weird. The computer said, you know what? Oh, it's under Daunt. Sorry, stupid. Okay. I'm gonna go to that. Look at that. You're telling me one of them is 21 and one of them is 19? Let me get a close-up of them. No fucking way. No fucking way. Are they vampires? I don't believe that. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. I don't believe it. I think that's bullshit. Can't wait to see the Wishman deep dive. Everyone that has the set loves it. It's good. Recent chick flicks even. Oh yeah, it's gotta be recent ones. MC, your picture of was straight cruel. Have you seen him, Jim? Did you watch him already? Oh my god. It makes me laugh that I had to make people sit through that. My god. Casey says the CIA uses chick flicks to torture people. Unmasking the Idol or the other one, but I'd be down for that. I'd like to see those again. There's been such a long time that we've done it. Why can't I find? I gotta show you this. I know I did it. Can't find the bottom of the barrel thing. I want to show you the movies. I mean, we talked about them. If you missed the last bottom of the barrel, it was on Blake's channel. Go over to Blake's channel and watch episode 3 where I win, and I'm very excited. But they're so bad. They're so bad. Oh, so bad. Anyway. Oh, it's called Sweet Movie. Oh, that's that one. I think I remember you warning me about that one. We'll see. You think it's going to be better than the Arrows summer sale? The thing is, we don't know what's on sale. They said 200 movies, but they haven't said what. And all the new stuff is porn. So it doesn't really work for me. It does not work for me. Everybody looks young when you're old. I'm a dad, though. I have kids that are you know, like that are that age. That are not 19 and 20, but they look like that age. You know what I mean? They look like they're 12. They look like they're 12. There's no way. I can't believe that those, you know. It's different if you don't have kids, but if you grow up with kids, you know what a kid looks like. That's a fucking kid. And they're just telling you that oh no, they were 19. Fuck you. Are you a fan of Arby's, or is that just a prop? Casey, you're new to the channel. You'll have to go back a bit to when BC was introduced to understand why the Arby's cup is back there. I won't take up. There you go. Bear says, Whenever me and BC are in a video together, he has it. You have to go back. You have Casey and I starting from the beginning, man. So thank you so much for that. VS should have a separate newsletter announcement for the Picorama stuff. I gotta imagine most of their customers don't care about that stuff. Yeah, that's why this Summerfest is gonna be a blah. Yeah, I imagine the live shows basically just gonna be us shooting the shit because there's not gonna be anything to cover except one new VSA. Even the subcovers are for porn. I don't give a shit. I ain't gonna buy that. I may buy the VSA for BC, but that's it. Anyway, we got off track. Wow, that really threw me for a loop. All right, yeah, I'm just getting that Japanese one, and then I honestly I may just wait for the standard on that because I can't buy it till September 8th, and I may even forget it exists. So my friends, let's call it a day. I've got things to do. You've got things to do. Again, I don't believe it. They don't look like they were. They 100% don't look like they were. I still don't buy it. I still don't buy it. Let's call it a day. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, Friday the 26th, me and Tony will suffer right here on this channel. Also, Sunday, way before that, is Bottom of the Barrel, episode 4 here on this channel. Oh, the joy, the torture, the pain I have inflicted on my friends. The movies we're watching are junk ass shit. And you should, I actually got rid of it, but you should go watch them. They're on Tubi. The movies are the Korean from Seoul and Bigfoot versus Megalodon. Watch them so you know what we're talking about when we're talking about it. For now, my friends, I'm going to bid you adieu. Hope you are well. And let me know in the comments if you're picking anything up or not. Or if you believe that those girls are of age. I do not.
Yeah. Y'all ready for this?